This is the problem on ABC analysis. First, go through this problem. A company stocks the items as shown in the following table in its storeroom. The unit price of each item is given, and also annual consumption or requirement represented in number of units per year is also given in the same table. Finally, classify all the 10 items into 3 categories. Items are broadly categorized into three categories: A class, B class, C class. A class, B class, C class categories. First, what are the steps involved in this problem? First of all, there are 10 components in a storeroom. For each component, price per unit is given. For example, C01 has 500 rupees per unit. C02 component 2 price is 4000 per unit, and so on. For each component, unit price value is given, and second column, that is third column, number of units consumed in a year also given. Each component is consumed in a year. That is C01 component. What is the annual consumption? 600. C02 component. What is the annual consumption? 600. Like that. So this is a given data in ABC analysis. How to proceed? What is the first step? First step is calculate annual consumption value for each item. For each item. What do you mean by annual consumption? I am going to write on board. First, annual consumption value. That is the important formula. Annual consumption value represented in rupees is equal to annual usage. This unit is number of units, quantity, number of units, annual usage into price per unit. This is represented in rupees. So this is the annual consumption value. By using this formula, calculate annual consumption value for each item. There are 10 items. There are 10 components. Starts from C01 to ends with C10. Okay. First of all, calculate annual consumption value for each of the item. There are 10 items. Okay. Prepare one more column, that is annual consumption value, and last one is the rank. One more column for rank. I will explain one by one. First of all, by using this formula, annual consumption value, calculate for each component. That means given data is price per unit is known and number of units per year also known. So just simply multiply those two values. You will get annual consumption value 56. 3 6 fours 24 lakh for 24 lakh. Next, for component 3, 2000 into 600. For component 1, 500 into 600, 3 lakhs. For component 2, 4000 into 600, it is nothing but the 24 lakh. For component 3, 2000 into 600, 2 6 12, 12 lakh. 12 lakh. Next, for component 4, price per unit is 3000, number of units per year is 600. 3000 into 600, how much? 3 6 18, that means 18 lakhs. Okay. Next, for component 5, 4 6 24 lakh. Next, component 6, 500 into 1200, 5 12s 60, 5 12s 60. 6 lakhs. Not 60 lakhs, 6 lakhs. Five twelves, 60 into 10 to the power 4, that means 6 lakhs, right. Next, coming to the C07, component 7, 5 6 30 means 3 lakh. Next component C09, 9 lakh. Last component C10, 5 6 30 means 3 lakh. Okay, you can verify. All of you please verify our calculated values. First component 3 lakhs, second component 24 lakh, third component 12 lakh, fourth component 18, fifth component 24, sixth component 6 lakhs, seventh component 3 lakhs, eighth component 12 lakhs, ninth component 9 lakhs, 10th component 3 lakhs. You can verify. Next, after calculation of all the, after calculation of annual consumption value for each item, next task is arrange all the items, arrange all the items in descending order of their annual usage value. and then give ranking. After calculation of annual usage values for each item, next we are going to give the rank. On what basis? For example, out of 10 components, which component has highest annual consumption value? Give first rank to that highest value. Observe the obtained values. What is highest value among all the 10 components? Highest value is 24 lakh. This 24 lakh is for component 2. Another 24 lakh also there. This is component 5. There is tie happens. In this case, first in the list, component 2 is there. Therefore, first assign rank 1 to C0 to. This is rank 1. Next, same value, same annual usage value is there for component 5. Therefore, next rank is 2, second rank. Okay. So, component 2 is over. Similarly, component 5 is also over. Next, what is the next minimum value? That means annual consumption value. What is the next minimum after 24 lakh? Next minimum is the 18 lakh. 18 lakh. So this rank is the third rank. Third rank. After 18, next minimum. What is the next minimum? 12 lakh. Again, 12 lakh is appearing in two places. In this place, component 8. Similarly, for component 3. So, first assign for this component. That means next digit is 4. Next, this is the 5th rank. Okay. Next minimum is 9 lakhs. Here is the 9 lakh 6. Therefore, rank is 6th rank for the component 9. And last one 3 lakh. Again, there is a tie between component 1 and component 10. So, assign next rank here. That means 7th rank. 7. Sorry. We have forgotten 6th rank. Okay, we have given 6 ranks. Next minimum is 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs here. Next rank 6 is over. Next 7th rank is going to give 7th rank for component 6. Next, there are 3 lakhs. There is a tie between component 10, component 10, component 7, component 1. There is a tie 1, 7, 10 components. So it is very easy to assign rank. Next is 7, starts from order, serial order. So assign rank 7 to the first component, sorry, 7th component. Eighth, 9, 10. So these are the ranks. Observe all the ranks we got. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, all the ranks we got. In first step, we have calculated annual consumption value for each item. Okay. In the second step, assign rank to each component or each item based on descending order of their annual usage value. We are going to give rank based on descending order of their annual usage values. First of all, among all the 10 components, which component has highest annual consumption value? This is for component 2. Therefore, assign rank 1 to that component. That means C02. Okay. Next, another 24 lakh is also there. This is for component 5. There is a tie between component 2 and component 5. Therefore, first rank is given to C02, second rank is given to C05 based on the serial order. So second rank, we have assigned second rank. Next, what is the next minimum after ignoring component 2 and component 5? Next minimum is 18 lakhs. 18 lakhs. 18 lakhs is for component 4. So assign next rank. 1, 2 ranks are over. Next rank is third rank. Assign third rank. Only 118 lakh. Next, similarly proceed for other components. Next minimum is 12 lakhs. Again there is a tie between component 3 and component 8. So assign, this is rank 4, this is rank 5. Similarly, next minimum 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs is for component 9. Assign rank 6th rank. Next, what is the next minimum? 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs is for component 6. Therefore, assign next rank, 7th rank. Okay. Next minimum is 3 lakhs. There is a tie between 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So based on this serial order, assign rank. This is 8. First come first serve basis 8. This is second. Last one. This is third one. 10th rank. Likewise, we have assigned ranks for each item based on the descending order of the annual usage values. Okay. Okay, assume this is table number 1. Table number 1. What is the aim of table number 1? We have calculated ranks for each component. This is the table number 1. Next we can go for table 2. I will explain about table 2. Okay. Verify these values. Cumulative values for C02 component 24 lakh. For next component C05 24 plus 24 48 lakh. Next for C05 48 plus 18 66. For C03 66 plus 12 78. Next C08 78 plus 12 90. Okay. Next C09 90 plus 9 99 lakh. Next C06 99 plus 6, that is equal to 105 lakh, plus next component C01 105 plus 3 108 lakh. Next component C07 108 plus 3 111. This is the cumulative value. Last component C010 C10 111 plus 3 114 lakh. So these are the cumulative values for all the components. Next, fourth column indicates percentage of cumulative values. Percentage means for component 2, this value, that means 24 lakh divided by total value, that means for last component, what is the cumulative value? That is nothing but the total value, values of all the components, total value of all the components, that is 114 lakh. Okay, percentage of cumulative values means for C02 component 24 lakh divided by 114 lakh, that is nothing but the 24 by 114. So we also represented in 100, represent percentage. How much value we will get? So this is the fourth column related to percentage of cumulative values. For C02 component, how it will get 21.05%. That means 24 lakh divided by total value, that means 114 lakh. 24 divided by 114 into 100, it is nothing but the 21.05% into 100. Similarly, for C05 component, what is the cumulative value of C05? 48 lakh divided by total value 114 lakh. Therefore 48 divided by 114 into 100, it is nothing but the 42.10%. Likewise, you can calculate for all the components. Last component has cumulative value is 114 lakh. 114 lakh divided by total value is same value 114 lakh. What will happen? It becomes 1. In percentages means 1 into 100, 100%. For any problem, for the last component, it should be 100%. Okay. Next, coming to the fifth column. Fifth column means annual consumption for each item. For C02 component, annual usage is 600. C05 600. Simply, I have copied these values from the given data. You can observe units per year. Okay. Order is changed. That's all. C02 component 600, C05 600, like that. Okay. Next. Here also calculate cumulative values. Cumulative value means for C02 component, cumulative value is 600. For C05 component, 600 plus 600, 1200. Next, for C04 component, 12 plus 6, 1800. Similarly, calculate for other components. Okay, for each component, we have calculated cumulative values. First is 600, next 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 6 24, like that, up to last component C10, cumulative value is 7200. Okay, Next, coming to this column, that is percentage of stock, percentage of cumulative values, percentage of cumulative values, or percentage of stock represented in units. Percentage of cumulative values, 600 divided by total value, that means 7200. 600 divided by 7200 into 100, represented in percentage. How much? Okay, you can verify all these values. That means percentage of stock values or percentage of cumulative values. For C02 component, how to get 8.33 percentage means the cumulative value for C02 is 600. 600 divided by total value, that means 7200. This is total stock for all the items. Okay, 600 divided by 7200 into 100, it is nothing but the 8.33. Similarly, for second component C05 component, 1200 divided by 7200 into 100, that means 16.66 percentage. For C04 component, 1800 divided by 7200 into 100, that means 25 percentage. Likewise, and so on. For last component C10, percentage is 7200 divided by total value, same value 7200 into 100. It is nothing but 100 percentage. Okay, like this we have calculated. So these two columns are very, very important one. Based on these two columns, we can decide whether the item belongs to A class, B class or C class. So last column is related to the category of each item. Category. Maybe A class, B class or C class. So this last column is related to the conclusion part. Okay. So for a classification of each category of item, we need to remember ABC analysis table. That means this is the ABC analysis table. Observe, there are three categories of items: A class, B class, C class. A class means high costly items, high cost items. Value, percentage of value. This is the percentage of stock, that means stock units. Stock value is cumulative value, cumulative annual usage value is high for category A items. That means approximately 70%. So how I have written like this? This range is A class items range is cumulative range 0 to 70%. So if the annual usage value lies between this percentage, that item is considered as the A class item. Okay. In terms of units, that means stock value, also we can tell like this. Only few less quantity we can observe A class items, that is 10%. You can easily remember this table. 10% means this range is 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So which type of control is needed for A class items? It requires strict control. Strict monitoring is required. Day to day we are going to observe how many items are there belongs to A category. So strict control is needed for A class items. For B class items, moderate control is sufficient. So this range, observe, percentage value represented in rupees is 20%. Its cost is moderate cost, not low value, not high value. It's moderate. How much percentage? 20%. 20 means this range is 0 to 70 is A class, from 70 to 90 B class. This is a cumulative range. This cumulative range. Similarly, coming to the stock value, 0 to 10 is A class, 10 to 30 is B class, 20 20. It requires moderate control. Last category of item, C class item. C class items are the cheaper items like bolts, nuts and washers. In mass production we are going to use these items in huge quantities. Therefore, their cost is very low. Out of 100%, only 10% stock price. 10%. 10 means this is a cumulative range, 90 to 100. Similarly, stock value, we are going to maintain high stocks, huge stocks of C category items because its price is very low. Therefore, this range is 30 to 100. 30 to 100. C class items requires low control, strict, moderate and low control. Remember this table. Now you can come to that table, conclusion part. For category next conclusion part, only observe percentage cumulative values. Here percentage of cumulative stock values. Observe these two percentages. First component C02. For C02, percentage of cumulative values, annual cumulative values is 21%. Stock value is 8.3. It falls under category A. Category A. Okay. Next, C05 component 42.10. Next, stock value is 16.66. So, for easy remembering purpose, stock value is 10. It may also vary 10 to 15 also, no problem. So, in that situation, you can give more weightage to the percentage of cumulative values, not stock. So, value is given to, highest priority is given to this cumulative values. In that case, it comes under category A. C04. C04 means range same A. C03 3368 A class. Next C08 78.95. This is 50%. Comes under B category. Next C09 86. This is 58. B category. Forget about stock of items. Next C06. Next, coming to the C06 component, percentage of cumulative value is 92.10 cumulative value. It falls under category C. Similarly, C01 also 94, again C, 9700 CC. So we have categorized all the 10 components into A class, B class, C class. Components 2, 5, 4, 3 comes under A category. These items need strict control. strict control. Similarly, component number 8, 9 comes under moderate control, and last four components C0, 6, 1, 7 and 10 belongs to C category, which needs low control, strict control, moderate control, low control. Okay.